Hey, let's have a look. Deep in the undergrowth, we find Dan's ball.
The waves, the waves, the waves. Fistral Beach. We're at Newquay Golf Club here today for a break pass series. If you haven't been and checked out my first couple of break pass series, make sure you go and do that. The last one we did was at Trevose in the Devon and Cornwall PGA event, where I did manage, just held on for dear life to get round in under par. Today, the main man,
Good morning, everyone.
The head professional at Newquay Golf Club is here. We're going to see if we can break par around your, well, wonderful links golf course.
Can't wait.
You're going to help me round. I'm going to help you round. We're going to inspire each other as we wander around this windy, cold January. Oh no, is it just February?
February the 1st.
Pinch punch first of the month.
No returns.
No.
Barsies. Why is it every time you come down it's like this?
It's blowing a gale, and it's not blowing a gale today.
Especially with
It's a good three club wind. Would you call this?
Yeah, I like the viewers to realise that actually just because you come down it's like this every time. It is actually nice here every now and again. It's not always horrific. So
whenever I don't have a camera, it's beautiful.
Yeah, when you come down a paddleboard and you're fine. Okay, so first hole, just short of 350 from this tee. Back up the hill quite heavily, wind into and out the right. Playing quite a brute of a way because you've got to out of bounds all the way down the left and a couple of little traps down the right. So tough tee shot to open with, but let's see how we get on.
Driver in hand for Christopher.
New paradigm.
Oh, get on. New weapons.
Straight from the fitting car.
Yeah. Nice. Great shot. Straight down the middle.
That's an early morning one, isn't it?
That'll do, yeah. Bounding up there. I will take that straight through that window, look.
Quite heavily uphill this first hole. It's back into this cold sort of westerly wind. Just got to hit it down the right side, let the wind bring it back. Absolute bullet. Absolute bullet, me old mate.
Yep, that'll do me.
Straight down the middle of the fairway, see it bouncing merrily along. So got 111 to the middle, white pin. Yeah, we have pins at Newquay like most of you guys do now. Red, yellow, white, front, middle, back. Yeah. So we got about 120 to the pin. Normally on a calm condition, just a nice little wedge, but I'm going to hit a 9. Wind's kind of just straight off the right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Maybe
straight off the beach.
But you can't go long here. You go long, you've got a no chip shot from where you are. So
okay, all uphill putts.
Yeah,
and not
anything just under the hole should be good.
I love it, working it in, using the wind. Oh,
he's up there.
Did everything you said you'd do with it.
I know. Wow.
That's talent. That is talent.
His nibs with. Have you got Dan?
You said I got about 105 to that flag.
Yeah.
I've got pitching wedge. Basically similar shot to you.
Yeah. Just hit it down the right. Let the wind bring it back.
Yeah.
Hit that in there. Good. Just drifting a tiny bit left of the flag. It's just on the back edge there. I think that could be good. I think that could be good actually. You have got an absolute stinker of a putt, but it's up there.
Uphill.
Ended up just where we wanted to. Nice uphill putt, nice good chance. But
that sun is just popping up behind us. Are we going to get any warmer, do you think?
I hope so. I'm going a bit blue here. It's horrible, isn't it? So pretty straight up the hill, just down the right a tiny bit, but as you see, the back of this green really banks up quite heavily. So although you're half the distance from me, I'd far prefer this putt because it's a lot easier and you can be a bit more aggressive with it. So it's a hole really. The first two here, if you can get away with a couple of pars, you've started the round well.
Get on then.
Ah!
I can't believe, Gilly, that the wind's not touched that. Do you play much? Do you play much for wind or what?
Yeah, a little bit there. You can see the flag. Look, it's whipping,
yeah, whipping across.
But I'll take that. It's a nice solid start.
Well done. Par in.
He's not that far from the hole. He's only, what's that, 12, 14 feet, I suppose. But what you'll see, if you can hopefully get an idea, there's a massive slope right at the back here. He's got to come down this huge slope. Greens are quick at the minute. The boys are working their socks off again, which is great to see.
Yeah, the more I stand over this, the more I can feel it.
And he's going to come off his left quite heavily. He's literally just got that moving. Steady, steady, steady.
Dead.
So as you can see, my putt was a downside easier, although it was double the length.
As soon as I got anywhere near the hole, it was gone.
Looked a bit like McIlroy's putt on Sunday.
Yeah, didn't he hold it?
He held it convincingly, yeah. He didn't leave himself a 3-footer back up the slope. So it's fairly straight. Maybe left half on this angle, but there's not a lot there. It's a solid stroke and it's a solid putt.
Oh,
lovely little par to start with, buddy.
It's a shaky start.
ended up good. Whew.
Second hole, par 3.
Well, is it?
Is it? Not today.
191, uphill, cold, 20 mile an hour wind, 18, 20 mile an hour wind. This is a par 3.5 really.
Yeah.
Even in the dry, it's a tough hole. It's a tabletop green. Anywhere that gives you a simple up and down would be nice really. So just kind of left side of the flag, which is quite nice today. We've got the crane.
Yeah.
Obviously they're building the new apartments just down on the road there.
area,
So
yeah.
I've got 3 iron, but I'm going to try and just hit like a long chip and run really.
Okay, keep it under the wind, chase it up there.
That shot in the bag.
Love it. Started on the flag, maybe just using a little left.
I'll take that every day of the week.
All day, that's a good
Just
shot.
on the fringe,
Left side, putting,
Whoa,
which is
I can get a
absolute
flag.
bonus.
Can't see me.
Oh, you got a full work.
Woo! Same club for Dan.
Yeah, I've got this
3 iron.
thing of mine.
Going to try and just flatten that flight out a little bit.
Try to. I mean, it's designed to get up in the air, this thing, but we'll try and flatten it down.
Yeah,
Just up and right and let it move, isn't it? Just
yeah,
let
completely.
the-
Wind is.
Play with the wind as much as possible.
Started off at the flag, and it's just going a bit left.
Oh yeah, short left.
Short left, that's fine. That's a good miss. Anything right here is really super tough. So that's a good miss, mate. Well done. What a beautiful view along Fistral to the headland, the famous Headland Hotel where they filmed the Witches.
No one's surfing in this, are they today?
I don't know, because surfers. Well, obviously people on the channel saw Luke Dillon. Obviously saw that he's not wide upright.
Yeah,
So
there
he's,
you go,
you know,
he
he's
goes
probably out there.
Right, we've got a slight incident today. I did a live in the studio yesterday and I was talking about wedges and I've left my wedges back in the office. So Christopher's kindly lent me a set of wedges. So that's a good little tip for everyone. Check your sticks before you get going in life.
A quick tip, don't forget your clubs when playing golf.
Yeah, pros tip.
He's played it lovely and low, nice and low, get it just running down to the flag, and it's kicked left on him, and it's just landed like a sack of spuds.
You saw this little ridge there that I was going to work that off, but
Yeah?
I think I've missed it.
Yes.
Normally you'd be chipping this, but
Yeah.
going for a putt, he's very good with the wedge, so he doesn't sort of bother you to chip off that, does it?
No, well, have a look how tight that's mown. The
Yeah.
guys have really been doing a lot of work this winter, and it looks fantastic. So yeah, so back into this breeze. Everything slopes a bit left to right. You've got to allow for the wind, haven't you?
Got it.
That wind is buffering us around. So a couple of cups outside left, I fancy. Just gave it a little bit too much, but like I said, this hole really is a 3.5, and today it's probably a 3.75 par. So
Yeah.
I'll take that every day of the week. So down with his putt for par. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky, it's a bit blowy, as we've mentioned a couple of times. He's coming down the slope a tiny bit, but the wind is into, so they should cancel themselves out.
Just favouring the left side of Frank.
It's about 8 foot left edge would be my advice. Oh, steady.
That wind's going to take it.
As soon as you hit that, that seemed to jump off the blade almost.
Since I hit it, I didn't give it enough for that wind, you know.
It is always going to buffer it around, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bit of worm cam going on.
Bit of worm cam.
So pretty straight. Not going to do much. 2.5, 3 feet.
In, easy par, solid.
Okay, level par for you, 1 over for me. Third hole. Third hole. So bit of a funny one. This is what. This is a bit of sort of course management, etc. I've got 3 iron.
Yeah.
You've got your Bertie Big Stick. It's 340 from this hole. Down breeze, downhill, so you can get there, you know, with a good one. But there's a trap at about 280, and at the minute I haven't got it in the tank to fly it, even down breeze. 3 iron at the flag. I don't know if you can see that it's over a dip, but kind of just right of the Atlantic Hotel at the minute, which is for sale if you've got a couple of mil.
Nice, Gilly. It's perfect. Exactly what you said again.
Just at the pin. Good us.
Yeah, not going to see it down, but it's come down just slightly right at the pin.
Gone a little bit Dennis. It's gone just to the right. Yeah, that's fine. Plenty of room. Don't know if we'll be able to see that one down. It's just short of that old Cornish hedge. Should be fine.
Well, some say the perfect drive.
Well, flirting with this trap here, aren't we? But yeah, this is where I want to be. You're looking right down the sort of gut of the green. 105 down breeze. So normally, again, would only be maybe like a full lob wedge. I remember something I read back in the 90s. I think it was Ray Floyd told Fred Couples, even down breeze, don't get it in the air. Keep it down, keep control of the ball. So I'm just going to hit a little 54, hopefully pitch it about 90, and it's going to run a good 40 feet or so down this breeze, and hopefully close to the hole. Let's have a little nudge. So wind's down and out the left. 105, so playing about 90. Just left of the hole.
Nice, just moving in. Just working on the slope now. Oh, he's playing some good golf at the moment. That's lovely. A little shy, but not bad though. Kept it.
Pitched in the upslope.
How far you got, mate?
75 to that middle there.
75. I just take you down there. It's a fairly straightforward shot, really. Got a lot of green to play with. There's my little cheeky chappy, just there. But
I'm thinking about your ball as the start position.
Yeah.
And then let it move naturally on the wind from there, you know.
Starts at the flag. Wind's just got it a fraction.
Go hard.
Ah, he's just landed soft as a bean.
Stop it turning.
It is. It's just where those arms take over, and in a world of pain.
Can't get that body moving.
Well, that's what happens when you get the 52. What par do you think we are today? What do you think with this wind? And like, it's hard, isn't it, to decide on what it is?
It's kind of the prevailing. It's not far off it. We've got a couple of forward tees, which obviously in theory should make it a little bit easier. Yeah. But I got to be looking with this breeze of sort of 20 miles an hour of a westerly, cold, good greens. You've got to be looking a couple over, I would have said. Anything between level, so it's a par 69 round here, so anything between sort of 69, 72, that kind of air, I think would be a pretty good knock. We were playing a Devon and Cornwall medal today, 2-3 over, I think you take. Just shy of the green, just 2 or 3 feet. We've got preferred lies. He's gonna have a little go. Just look at that, beautiful view, lovely. So he's going to go back up the slope, and then it's a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it? You're going to go up and off the left, down, then it's going to swing back a little bit, but you've got the wind off the left, so that might hold it up a fraction. I kind of see it as straight with everything going on. Yeah, I would still favour the left a fraction. Yeah. Okay. Knowing the greens the way I do, I would just favour that left side a little bit. Try and find my pace. Yeah, back up the hill, so. It's a nice line. Just starts just outside the hole. Did he hit it? Did he hit it? That's a pretty good putt from 40 odd feet. Got my pace now. Take that. Yeah. So down the slope, off the left, up and a bit maybe. Yeah. Not really seeing that moving a lot more than that. Turn then. Oh, going, Christopher. Turn, Christopher, birdie machine. The machine. Let's go in. So Dan just tidying up. Great approach putt from, said 40 feet or so. Just a dead straight putt, good firm stroke, straight in the middle, gets the job done. Lovely, good par. Oh, well done, good birdie from you. Yeah, thank you, mate. So under par. Oh, let's keep on rocking. What you got? Absolute brute of a hole today. There's going to be about 4 of these holes today. Is there? Yeah, you always get that with these links courses, don't you? You take advantage of some, but then you're going to accept the others. You're back into the pavilion. It's 420 yards plus, uphill, tabletop green. Yeah, brutal. Again, 4.5 par maybe. If you can squeeze a par out of this, you've done okay. I think I can see the pins are white pins, so it's at the back, so it's even further. But the line is sort of straight at the crane, really. Yep. Should be able to get that on the camera. Again, try and get the flight down. No. Little Healy. He's okay, he'd be in the gap, but not good. No, not good. That'd be okay though, wouldn't it? It'd be fine. It's just in the anywhere gap. Down there where you got a shot's all right. Again, Dan's got the same problem. He's back up the hill. In life.
life?
I don't know.
Same problems.
I don't know. I think
Same problem as you in life.
I think we all have the same issues. Some of us just have.
Some of us take it better than others.
Well, I just drink through mine. I think that helps.
Plough through.
Yeah, just plough through some red. Be fine. He's hit a good one. He's just turned it over. I don't know if we can get that. That's just down the left side. We have redone the left down bunk here, which we'll show you in a second.
That should be short.
It's going to be. Luckily, it's GER, so it'll either be short or it'll be in it and you get a drop.
It's very rare you wear a woolly hat, but you are.
I hate wearing hats.
I think that's staying on today, is it not?
Yeah, this is going nowhere. I might even put it on my face and then just pull it down like I'm going to rob a bank. So 180 middle, 195 back, which you guys have got GPSs, watches, etc. Always good to see how far it's to the back and take the club that can maybe get you there, because inevitably every pro-am I play and everyone comes up short. So I got a 3-iron, which normally goes about 215. So yeah, it's just a tough shot.
Yeah.
That's it, you know. At the flag and hope for the best. And
Anywhere on the green is anywhere around the green is good.
anywhere that gives me a chance of 4 is good.
Come out low and left.
Keep it down too much. That's okay. He's
Founding, you got like a bird's eye view to that pin though, haven't you there?
Yeah, he's okay. It's a fairly straightforward chip from there, but yeah, not good, but it's okay. Dan's got about another 40 on me, but it's uphill. It's back into this breeze. 140?
Yeah, 142 middle, 142 middle.
So about 150 pin?
155 to the back of the green, so I've got 6.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shout.
Do you like that?
I do. Any little bit right, if you can just see those, if I just zoom in a bit, see there's a couple of chimney pots.
Yeah.
That left-hand chimney pot and a bit of turn would be perfect.
Back foot.
I'm going to try and keep that flight down if you can. He's played it lovely, but he's just pulled it a fraction left of the flag, just over the mound.
Does it kick down off there?
It depends how far left it is, but it should kick a little bit, yeah.
Turn a little bit too much.
Yeah, it's a lovely strike.
Okay, so we've found a little area here.
Not ideal, Daniel.
No, I'm in some pickle as well, actually, over there. I didn't
Wet,
think I was
tight
up there.
lie. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I prefer mine. I could be a bit more aggressive and get a bit more spin, I think. Yeah, quite a long way of flying, but back into this breeze. So hopefully with a good strike, this should back up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just going to try and flip it onto the fringe and let it release down.
Nice, nice, nice. Dancing?
Oh, you sausage!
Has that gone in?
No, it's got
Nestled. Is it nestled?
It's a good shot. It's about 4 or 5 feet, but it's just got. So that was it. Dan's got 58. I'm stood on the green. If I just pan in a little bit, he's right on top of a ridge here. You can see he's a good 5-6 feet above me, although most people are. He's got a nice tight line to get a bit of spin. He struck it beautifully. Oh my God! What a bounce! What a bounce that was!
What have you done to these grooves?
I got a file in them last night. I was at home. I was bored, nothing else to do, and there's only
I've never had that much spin.
there's only so many silent witnesses you can watch. Dan, you can see his marker there. I'll put his ball down in a second. It's coming down. It's coming down quite a slope, really.
You think that's going to swing a lot, do you?
I do. It tends to swing a bit more than you ever think on this, especially the back of this green.
The only saving grace here is it's slightly into wind.
Yeah.
Again, it's a bit like the first hole. You get it past this cup with pace.
You can give it a tiny bit of a nudge. Just out of his left, got to start it outside the hole. All right. Starts on a good line, and it's just not quite got there.
I'm almost scared of the...
Yeah.
speed.
Understandable.
Oh, I'll take a par 5 there.
Take a par there.
This would be a great up and down from
Same
there.
putt, really. Yeah. Just outside the hole and try and keep the pace up. I told you.
Pace.
I think pace okay. Just started a bit too far.
Yeah.
Bugger.
Tap it in. Okay, couple of 5s then.
A couple of par 5s.
Christopher, 5th hole.
My favourite view, Daniel.
This is the one you enjoy the most.
Have a look. So down the hill, just straight back into the teeth, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just anything down the right, you got all the way out of bounds down the left. A couple of parked cars even further left. But down the right, pins at the back, but it's just going to be a good 2-shotter. I think the vlog we did with you here, you hit a 5-wood in, didn't you?
Yeah,
so,
did, yeah, absolutely did.
You know, it's normally a hole that's a drive or a 3-wood and a wedge or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, just down the right, try and keep that flight down.
Good.
Just bailed it a little bit.
Down the right.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit of a groan there, Daniel.
Well, I was just thinking to myself, you've got to be careful with these rounds of golf because you can't let it get too emotional in the fact that you're 2 over par early on. Like, you've got to accept, like days like today, especially playing in tournaments, I'd be thinking, right, if I can just get this around between 2 over, 3 over, try not to, you know, and then maybe pick up a couple as well.
Yeah.
Don't get too down on yourself too early, you know.
It's just a day for churning pars, and if the odd bird comes along, brilliant.
It's not about the perfect shot, it's about churning out scores.
Completely agree. Oh, absolute bullet, DH. Down the right half, turning over. Absolute bullet. What a shot that was. Great drive. Well done, mate.
Did that a little bit.
That was good, wasn't it?
Turned it in.
Lovely.
151 of your finest. 9-iron?
Shot. Huh?
6-iron.
I got 6, but I'm going to try and hit like a long chip and run.
Yeah, like you did on the par 3 second.
Do not want to get it in the air.
No.
But I mean, literally chip and run, land it about 90.
Yeah.
It's all downhill, feeds in. There's a bunker front right, so towards the wall, the edge of the wall you can see. I'm just going to try and hit a sort of little chippy 6-iron and get it running on down there.
Oh, your foot just slipped there.
Ah, bugger.
That might run down to the left side, mightn't it?
It'll be there or thereabouts.
Will
It's
it?
just
Your foot just slipped, literally as you hit it. Back foot slipper.
that's not good having that much force off my right side for a chip and run, though, is it? Not ideal, that's for sure. So Dan, 132, just shy of this fairway trap, just in front. 132. Well, you got a little 8, did you say?
Little 8, I'm just going to push it down. Is there a trap just short right?
Short right, you can just see the edge of it. Let's just try to trap it, and it's just gone to the right. It's ended up just on the teeing ground there. Let's see it there.
My go-to shot, you know, the old trap draw.
Yeah.
I don't know where that's gone.
No.
Sure.
It's gone south for the winter.
I don't know where it left me somewhere. It's in another country somewhere.
I think you find 1997.
Is that where it was?
Yeah, that's where it went. So young Daniel has ended up on the ladies' tee here to the right of the green. Just see that big trap he was trying to avoid. And the green, if I take you up there, he's got to come over a couple of little ridges. The green is really nice and flat. It's at the sort of bottom of this hill here. It's got about 20 feet of green to play with, so it's got a little bit of leeway, and the wind it's mainly off the right, but it's slightly hurting, so be nice and aggressive with this.
Well, I want it to dig like the last shot did, you know,
Yeah.
the last wedge.
Should do. It's played it nice. Played it really good. Really good. Look at that.
Amazing how that's landed on a downslope. It's still
I think that's just hit the downslope a little bit, mate, isn't it? And
It's
kind
alright.
of kick forward. He'll do you.
The challenges continue.
Wow. It's more like I was clay pigeon shooting than golf, wasn't it? A little bit of a pull there. So over the little crest of the heart of the bunker, massive slope on the front of this green. So pitch it 10 feet on and let it run down, I think.
Yep.
In theory, shouldn't be that tough a shot, but just relying on a good bounce, really.
Come out a little left on you, but flatten out. What he knows is he knows the spots around here.
A tiny bit left, wouldn't he? But I'll take it.
It's like you've played here before, pro.
Once or twice.
You know?
Once or twice.
You got out the shop, all right?
Yeah, it depends how many casualties you want to sell, doesn't it? With how have you got down? 12 foot for par?
Yeah.
12, 15 foot for par. It's a weird one because the green slopes from front to back quite heavily, but this putt, believe it or not,
It feels like it comes this way.
yeah, it doesn't actually move
Like you think.
hardly at all, and especially with the wind off the left, I'd be questioning whether I'd hit it outside the hole.
Well, yeah, I've got this kind of just inside the hole.
It's almost straight. It is honestly, it's not far off straight. So let's have a get down and dirty. Starts it just outside right. Oh, middle of the cup as well.
I can't hit these. I can't hit them.
Middle of the cup.
I feel like they're so fast.
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to hit them.
Unlucky, mate.
Just like those rounds, isn't it? You don't feel like you're playing that badly, but you're just letting go of shots.
Just
you know?
don't have to hit bad shots to
No.
make bogeys, you know. I got this one dead straight, sort of 5 feet straight up the hill.
Yep, very good. Tidy up and down that. Very, very tidy. Well done, you.
Thank you.
Never gets old, does it?
Well, if the golf's really bad,
Yep.
hopefully it's not. But if the golf's really bad, a little bit of rock pooling. And yeah,
Alright, yeah,
that.
get on.
You can have a little go down there.
Yeah.
A little bit of surfing. Is there any nutters out there, Daniel? Let's have a quick squiz.
I can't see any.
No, I can't see any either. Even the dog walkers are giving the ocean a bit of a wide berth today, aren't they? 6th hole, so down breeze, straight down breeze. So, you know, on a day like today, we were saying about trying to make pars, trying to grind a score. This is a hole you could certainly open your shoulders a little bit, try and get it quite close with the tee shot teaser, move forward a bit, straight down breeze. But we want to go just to the right of the buggy. There is a couple of bunkers up there on the right. There's a couple of there's one new bunker one bunker that we're redesigning at the minute, so we can have a little look at that in a second. It'll be nice. 2-tiered green, so just smash it and hope, I think.
Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Thank you, mate.
Up and over the hill and far away.
Yeah, just to the right breeding court. That should be round about good, I think. Oh, he's absolutely gunned it. As you can see, that one, it's just over the top of the hill and far away. Lovely shot, mate. Great drive.
Woo-woo! I almost feel a little short-sighted here, personally.
Yeah.
I do. I just feel like downwind, got probably about, what, 45, 50 yards?
It's not a long shot. I don't know. I suppose down the years have been quite lucky. I've always found this shot
Yeah, not a problem.
quite inviting almost. But obviously your brother, Le Grand Pantalon, he keeps his stats and stuff, and it's proven now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The closer you get, the more chances
right.
you get. So yeah, so was it 50 yards uphill, down a gale?
Down a gale, definitely.
Just pitch it just on the front and
Yep.
skip it up and let it get all up there. Back in the stance, hands forward. Oh, that's not very nice at all.
Sit down, sit down, sit down.
It's fine, he's okay.
Is it alright?
What's that?
Hang on.
That was a naughty little kick, wasn't it? Down with the same shot, a little bit closer, about 4 or 5 yards. Same kind of shot, mate?
Yeah, but I feel really comfortable with these spinning grooves.
These cheating sticks. Ball back, hands forward. I'm going to try and bump it. Just give that one a little bit more air than I have. It's gone just a bit right. It's a tiny bit long. He's left himself
I feel like I could have played that much better.
just a little bit strong.
Oh, wasn't it?
Just a bit strong, mate, but lovely strike.
News for me.
It's certainly one of our, if not our longest green from front to back. Put in. So there is a bit of a Mackenzie. Should we go and have a little look at that, chaps and chapesses?
Who was this
So we've-
designed by, this course?
So this is a Harry Colt.
Oh, is it? Colt,
Not
right.
this green, the old green. I'll show you where the old green was before health and safety kicked in, but there's a massive, massive, massive tier here. It's just down his left. Certainly doesn't have to be worried with this one. Let's give it a lovely roll. Lovely roll. Oh, you! Wow, what a putt!
Sure that's going.
What a putt! I could not see that. I couldn't see that not going in. I certainly couldn't see it not going in left. Great putt, mate. Try and get that shot back. We lost
Yeah,
on
let's
4.
get you back under par again, shall we?
So again, normally it'd be quite quick, but with this back into the breeze, we can give it a little bit, slightly up the hill actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should come off the left, but I think wind off the right's gonna hold it up a tiny bit. So I've got that. Couple of balls outside left.
Come on.
Just started it too far.
Just
a bit too
holding
far,
it up.
Again, a little tip for you guys at home here. Clear the tears away because I missed. Yeah, it's a chance. It's uphill. It's back into the wind. You know, you can give it a little bit of a go. But pars are good. You know, pars on days like today are really good. So there's no need to push the issue at all, really.
No. Agree.
Just tap that one in.
Well done. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. What
Talk
have
to
we
me,
got?
Goose.
Talk to me, Goose.
170 middle, pins at the back, but
Yeah.
you do not want to go long.
Great par 3,
To be
isn't
fair,
it?
you don't want to go short, but you definitely want to go long. It's slightly down breeze, mainly out the left,
Yeah.
or on a clock face, 7 o'clock. So I'm going to try and hit a nice controlled 7 middle of the green. If it drifts, great. If it goes straight, again, it's just a make par and walk on hole, really.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good now, Christopher. Come on down, baby. Come on down. Great shot, that.
How lucky is that?
What a little beauty that was.
Not how I was envisioning, didn't it? But that'll do.
Easy for you to say.
So it's never been a strong
Have
point.
you been out drinking?
We shared a nice bottle of red last night.
Oh,
It was good.
lovely.
Yeah, thank you. Give us a camera.
What, you got the same sort of club?
I've got 7 as well, yeah.
It's not a full one, it's just trying to just sort of hold it. It's almost that little sort of held draw and let's let the wind drop it right almost, you know?
More on the flags and let it drift.
I think so, yeah. Oh no. Oh no, that's gone a long way to the right. That's gonna be see that one, that's gonna be a stinker.
Yes.
Absolute stinker.
We're not going to talk about that one.
No, let's move on. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. He's got to come over our little version of the Valley of Sin, just here, over a ridge, hitting onto a downslope to a pin that's cut quite heavily back right. He's off a muddy track. It's all about the strike. Good strike, 20 feet past it. About where he's hit it is a great shot. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. So unlucky. Did get not an ounce of spin there. So Dan, like I said, he's hit a fairly good shot, to be fair. It was a bit of a honker.
There, for me, just get it in the middle of the green.
Yeah.
It's like, I see so many people trying to flirt with that. Just like, hit it, accept that you're here and have a big putt, make your bogey, run away.
Give yourself a go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to come off the right a bit there, mate, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a nice starting line. Oh, go in. Oh! Ref.
Just wanted to wiggle right at the end there.
How on earth has that gone right at the end? Slope off the right, wind off the right, and it's gone right.
It's nice, I got one to the hole.
This would be a fantastic birdie.
Yeah, it said it's one of those holes you make par, you're doing okay, but got a little bit lucky on the old 1984 motorcycle of death thing, didn't it? I got that just on the right half, just inside the right edge. Kill it.
Hey,
Oh,
went on you. Went early.
So, yeah, I think I must have pulled it. That wasn't good. Come on, strike. All about strike.
Another par though.
Another par.
Taking them off.
Well, you would have taken par off the tee, that's for sure.
All day.
Just a bit.
It's another 3.5 hole, isn't it, between us?
It is really, yeah. Yeah, it is really. We've got a big year coming up this year. We've got County Week. We've got
Cornish Festival.
Cornish Festival's back in April, which is great. We've also got the Seniors Counties Week.
Oh crikey, we've got a lot going on.
And some other bits and bobs. So yeah,
busy
they are trying to, over the winter, trying to protect as much sort of wear and tear. Sort of here gets battered a bit. So, so down breeze par 5, down at the left, out of bounds, Fistral all the way down the left.
Yeah.
Just can't see me trying to hold a draw against this wind.
No.
So I'm going to try and hit it down the left side, take the out of bounds on a little bit, and just let it
drift.
Let it feed back.
He's done it. Exactly what he called. That's a bomber.
Oh, that's gone a long way.
Calm down.
Whoa!
Big boy stuff. That's big boy pants stuff. That was a nice one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I like that play though, it's brave.
Dan's going to probably try the same thing as myself. Swinging it good today. This is down the left, just drifting, just to the right of the trap now. See that one down? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. You got a chance to get up in 2 from there. Just a bit slidey.
So much movement, you get it moving and it just really takes off on you.
So Dan's just on his 13th fairway. He's on a slight downslope. Pin, if I can take you up there, fingers crossed you'll be able to see the pin is just over this path
There's a lot more room than it looks. Looks like it's absolutely brutal. It's that red flag just right on the screen there.
I got 4 iron, Gilly.
You got 4 iron? I think that's good. 4 iron from 217 front, about 225 pin. It's made a great fist of that. You won't be able to see that one come down. We'll try and get you up there. It's just 20 feet right of the flag. If you're going to miss this green, exactly where you've hit it is perfect.
Christopher, what an absolute beauty.
Absolute gem that, wasn't it? Went a long way as well.
Proper shot.
I got 174 front, so not too dissimilar to the last shot, really.
Yep.
Not as downhill, but I've got the same club because I didn't hit the last one very hard, and it pitched pin eye quite comfortably. So I've got 7 iron again.
Yep.
Again, middle of the green, just let the wind knock it back over, really. Leave it, wind.
Bouncing. This fence is there. This fence is to protect the pathway down to the beach there. That's all right.
Okay.
That'll do,
right. Simple up and down from there.
It's actually a way shorter than the green than we thought it was. It's a good 40-50 yards short of the green. He's just managed to miss this little bit like the principal nose at the old course. Personally, I've got this pitching just past my ball and kind of just scooting up. I certainly wouldn't try to fly this shot onto the green. Little pitching wedge, little sort of bumpy sand iron, that kind of thing. And then I'm going to stand on the ridge here. You got to get a good angle, so you should be able to get a bit of the topography there of where my ball is, just on the right there.
Yours, yeah? I've got it just past.
If you've got a pitching wedge, just over my ball to the right, a couple feet to the right of my ball should be perfect. About there. About there. What a lovely little shot that was.
So both come in just a little shy with our
Very
shots in.
shy, isn't it? Not just a little. That's.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I think more crosswind, isn't it?
I think you're right. I think. Yeah. Anyway, I've got a 60. If I was going to advise any amateur, I'd say get your bread and butter out
Yeah,
this.
because of this false front just here.
I just really like the look of this going in, pitching just short of your marker.
Yeah.
Bit of spin, and I think it was you once said rudely on a video I was like Shane Lowry.
You are. You literally are. You got
fat
Shane
like Guinness, but pretty good with a wedge.
Shane hands.
Yeah. Oh, just pitched it too far short.
Bit of Douglas there, wasn't there?
Bugger.
Dan's ball's finished under the hole. Again, we're about 12 feet, but we are protected a lot by the dunes there. You can see just behind. So the wind being off the seas, it kind of doesn't come into play quite as much on this angle. Just down the right side.
Got it. It's all swinging out that right, isn't it?
Yeah, you back up the hills, you can be quite aggressive with it, quite positive. But certainly just outside the hole.
Oh, a little gust.
Yeah, what's a little gust, wasn't it? It's a good line.
Turn, Christopher.
Oh,
Hey.
just not quite happening for these first 8, is it?
Alright.
It's plenty of time,
10 holes left.
more than halfway.
Must admit, I had yours having a bit more of a better look at the hole than that,
Yeah,
so I'm gonna hit this one a tiny bit straighter than I would have done.
Again, it's almost like the wind was just wanting to hold it up a
Got this one
fraction.
about half a ball outside right.
Yours went. Yours absolutely went.
Yikes.
I kind of honestly thought mine was going to die like that, just off that side, but it just didn't want to go. I suppose actually little gusts can just pop in and out, and he just like it holds the ball or doesn't, you know.
A good little tip for people at home instead about wind and especially putting. If it doesn't affect the bottom of your trousers, you see my waterproof's flapping a bit.
Yeah.
If it doesn't affect that, it's not going to affect the ball.
Right. Okay.
So if you go gore, that's really windy. But if it's not affecting the bottom of your trousers, which is where the ball is, you should be pretty safe, shouldn't you?
Okay. All the information coming out today,
Not
isn't
just
it?
a pretty face.
Bottled it all up for today, haven't you?
yeah, the last 43 years. Yeah.
All coming out in one vlog. There he is. Ninth hole, final heart of... Start that again. Ninth hole, final hole of this part, Christopher.
Yes. So yeah, it's 100 yards, tiny bit uphill, but it's straight down this breeze. Now, I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. You can't miss it short. Here, short's dead.
Yeah.
So my 60 goes 90 yards normally. So down this breeze, it should be plenty of club.
Plenty of bat.
But the problem is, as you're more than aware, is that if you play a hole down breeze, sometimes it can get knocked out of the air.
Yeah.
So it doesn't float with the wind. The wind knocks it out of the air. So I'm going to have to hit a good one. I just think 54 is going to be coming in too hot, too flat. Green above you, it's going to be coming in at too shallow an angle. So you're not going to be able to get the
Hit it
control
hard
of the
with
spin.
a 60 then.
So I'm going to get it up in the air and hope for the best.
Go a bit.
Oh. Gotta go.
Get up, get up, get up.
Ah, there you go. That's what you're fighting against.
It's one of those, isn't it? One of those.
Hate that shot.
Yeah, it is
I got
really good.
54, Christopher.
54, which is a slightly safer play. Yeah, that's a better line, it's a better distance. Just pitching just on the left of the pin.
Yeah, I just
That's pretty good.
not move like yours move.
Yeah, that's the safer shot.
Yeah.
That's the I can make a simple par doing it that way.
I need those. I like simple parts.
Anything simple, some may say.
Simple's good for me.
Gilly got a downhill lie. He's coming up downwind. There you go. It comes out so flat because he's so far below the surface of the green. I would say that's pretty tidy. So Dan's hit a great shot, little 54 in pin eye, 20 feet.
This hole does get me like every time I play it. I never get like this is as good as I've ever done with this hole.
So you know now with all the digital scoring and you know the how did I do's and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So for our medals,
Yeah.
this is stroke index 18 on the card.
Right.
It comes out of the toughest hole every week.
So it's the easiest hole on the card.
On the card is the toughest hole, actually in theory.
Yeah, no, in theory it's the toughest hole, but on the card it's the easiest
Yeah.
hole.
Try and work that out.
Okay, I got this swinging heavily out the left, really.
Yeah, it's gonna move on you. It's gonna move on you.
And it feels slippery.
Well, you're a bit down breeze as well, aren't you? Oh, lovely strike. Lovely strike. Oh,
Go on.
gone.
I knew
That
it
has
was,
kept on going like
Oh, wow.
no tomorrow, isn't it? Okay, we got up the hill just a little out of your left.
Just out the left, yeah, I got about a ball outside left.
Come on, come on, hold it. Oh, we've had some dirty little lip outs today.
You swine! That was a bit naughty, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good putt. A good putt. Okay, 1 over out for you.
1 over.
Very good. So Dan has got a pretty straight one, just maybe just right half. Back up the hill, wind's kind of just off the left a tiny bit. Oh, Daniel. Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I tell you what, I don't know what's happened today, but the putter has kind of left me.
Greens
However,
are a bit quick, maybe getting you a bit anxious.
Got in my head. Wind, greens, quick, got in my head.
Yeah,
Well, that
easily
ends
done.
part one.
It does.
That puts you at 1 over.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at about 5.
Ooh, right, come on. Plenty of time on this back nine.
See you all for part 2.
Indeed. Have a good evening.